Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shama from Happy Living Now, where we take on a holistic approach to helping you design a life that you love. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you my step-by-step process of how I actually achieve salon quality manicure at home. All the products that I use in this video, I will try to link them down in the description box. So please feel free to check them out if you're interested in seeing the products that I use and where you could find them. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So first I'm starting off with painted nails. I've had this nail polish on for about 2 weeks, and as you can see, they're ready to come off. So to remove my polish, I am using Onyx Soak Off Professional Acetone. I actually like using acetone for my nail polish, to remove my nail polish, because especially when I'm wearing glitter nail polish as I am in this clip, I find it easier to remove. Yes, it could be a bit drying to the nails, so to combat that you might want to use some oil or some Vaseline on your cuticles, but I don't do that. I just go right in. I don't really care about it that much, and it doesn't affect my nails really, so I use acetone to remove my nail polish here. Alright, so my nail polish is completely removed, and I am just showing you here these 2 nails. They had previously cracked and I patched those up. So because I removed the nail polish on those, they needed a little bit filing to make them a bit smooth. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going with an emery board and filing the nails to smooth out those patches on my nails. Now I will state here, later on in this video you will see different clips. That's because I recorded this and then for some reason I lost some of the footage, so I had to go back and record the rest of the video. But after I've done smoothing out the patches on my nails, I'm actually going in with a glass nail file. I've been using this nail file for years. It's pretty useful, and I just use my glass nail file to shape my nails. Usually I keep my nail either oval or almond shaped, because that's typically how my nail grows anyways, and I just go ahead and shape that in, even out the shape to the best I can, because again my nail does grow in a kind of a roundish ovalish shape. So most times when I file my nails, I'm just really smoothing out the shape. Okay, so once I have completely filed my nails into the desired shape, my next step is to again go in with a cotton round and some more acetone, and I'm just gonna wipe down my nail beds just to remove any dust that may have accumulated on my nail bed from the filing. Once I have done that, the next step is to go ahead and soak my nails, and for that you can use any container you have. I did have this little nail thingy, I don't know what you call it, so in that I am just putting a little bit of baking soda. Then I'm gonna follow that up with some apple cider vinegar, just a little bit, just a capful of apple cider vinegar. Then I am gonna also go in with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide, and after that I add just a little bit of olive oil, and then I follow up with some water. Now my water, I like it as hot as I can possibly stand it, and so that's what I put. I put hot water in my dish, and then I go ahead and soak my nails in that solution for about anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. It's really as long as I feel like I need to soak my hands in there for. That's how long I go ahead and leave my hands in soaking for, but it's typically anywhere from about 3 to 5 minutes. Once I have soaked my nails for the time period, I then go in with a nail brush and I add a little bit of hand soap on that, and then I just scrub off my nails. Make sure I'm scrubbing off any oil or any dirt that is still trapped on my nails and underneath my nails as well. And then the next thing I do, I pat my hands dry with some paper towels. Then the next step after I've dried off my hands is to go in and use a sugar scrub, and that's just any basic scrub. You can make one at home or you can use one that you've purchased from the store. Here I'm just using basic white sugar with mixed with some coconut oil, and I use that and definitely give my hands a good rub. I do that for maybe a minute or so. Make sure I'm rubbing the back of my hands, the palm of my hands, my nails, my fingers, everywhere, and that I have some soft hands after I'm done with that. And again, I rinse that off with some warm water and then I pat it dry. And then after that, I also go in with my cuticle oil. So this is just some oil I made at home. If you have a store-bought one, you could use that, but I just made a homemade concoction, cuticle oil, and I just apply that to my cuticles on every nail. I put 1 drop on every nail, and then after I've applied that, I go ahead and massage that in. And then I will actually let that sit in and soak in for a couple minutes. I let the oil sit and soak in for a couple minutes, and then once it's soaked in and a lot of the oil has soaked in and most of it has evaporated, I go in with my cuticle pusher or this cuticle thingy, and I just really pay attention to my cuticles. I use that to push the cuticles back and to remove any dead skin or dead cuticles that may have still been on my nail bed even after I scrubbed and all of that stuff. So all right, so now that my nails they've been moisturized, cuticles have been pushed back, final step or the last step before applying any nail polish is to go in with a lint-free wipe and some isopropyl alcohol, and I am just wiping down my nails to remove any grease or any oil that's on my nails. I do that so that it helps my nail polish better stick to my nails. Then I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Secrets nail hardener. I like to use a nail hardener as my base coat. It's not necessary, but I like using that. And typically I apply 2 layers of each nail polish. So I'm gonna go in with my first layer of my nail hardener on my nails. I apply that starting in the center and working my way down on either side, and then I also make sure I not only cap the free edge of my nails, but I also apply my nail hardener underneath on the underside of my nail beds as well. I don't do this every time. It's something I just do sometimes depending on how my nails feel, but that's another tip that I actually do use. I apply the nail hardener on the underside of my natural nails. All right, so now that I've applied my 2 coats of nail hardener, I'm gonna go in with my color. I don't remember the color, but I'm gonna try to link it down below. I believe this is LA Colors brand, and I think I bought this from the Dollar Tree. So again, I don't remember, but if I can find any link or any information about the nail polish, I'll drop that down below as well. So in applying my nail polish, I dip my brush. Of course, I brush off one side of the brush and I let most of the polish accumulate on only one side. And again, I start in the middle from my cuticle down to my free edge, then on the left and then on the right, and I cap my free edge as well. And I would do 2 to 3 coats of this polish because it's not that thick on the first application, and I try to do very thin layers each time. So I think I did here, I probably did about 2 to 3 coats of this color. And here I'm just giving you a close-up again of how I apply the polish. Now I am right-handed, so most times I do my left hand first. It's just how I typically like to do my nail polish. And also I work from the furthest nail away from me and move my way to the closest nail. That just helps me not smudge any nails, because I find like if I do my thumb that's closest to me and then work my way away, I'm most likely gonna smudge my nail polish. So to avoid that, I work from the furthest point inwards. So here I'm just applying my second coat. Now that I've applied all my coats of polish, I am gonna go in with again some acetone or nail polish remover. I'm putting some of that in a cap, and I'm gonna go in with just an angled brush to remove any polish that I may have gotten on my cuticles or the skin around my nails. And I'm just gonna go ahead and clean that up really nicely. And here again is a close-up of what I typically do. And I do this step before I apply my top coat. Okay, and then the final step now, after I've removed the nail polish around my cuticles, I go in with my Séché Vite top coat. This is not the Séché Vite polish bottle, but I did put some of my polish in this bottle because I had to thin it out, and usually I get the very big bottle of Séché Vite so I can constantly refill as I need it. So hence why I'm using this bottle. I poured some of it in there with a few of the thinning drops, and I'm using that. And I usually like to go in with a very thick coat of Séché Vite. Typically my top coat is only 1 layer, so I would do 2 layers or 2 coats of base polish, 2 to 3 layers of a colored polish, and then 1 layer of my top coat. So at the end I have about 6 layers of nail polish on my nails. All right, now that my top coat has been applied and it's been dried for like about a minute, I go in with again my cuticle oil, which is homemade, and I just go ahead and put 1 drop around my cuticle on each nail, and then I am actually just gonna work that into my nails and down my fingers. And I also apply it to the underside of my nails as well. And voila, I have salon quality manicure at home. My nails are perfectly moisturized and they look really good. So that's how I achieve salon perfect manicure at home. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely go ahead and give it a thumbs up, as liking the video definitely helps boost my engagement rate on this channel. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or video requests, definitely leave them down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, definitely go ahead and subscribe. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys next time.